Hello, I'm Mark Engelman, and welcome to ongoing commentary about ERP quicksand and opportunities, delivered to be real and useful information based on the experience of over 1,000 ERP projects since 1996 at my company, and absolutely focused on the best interest of buyers. Today in this brief video, we talk about what if a cloud ERP vendor fails. So cloud ERP is easy, so easy sellers call it a service. But actually, the only time it might be easy or easier is potentially after the implementation, if the ERP is chosen and implemented well. But this easy, if it ever occurs, can turn to disaster with cloud ERP offerings in which the buyer completely depends on the ERP vendor to provide access and use to the ERP. The disaster is failure of the cloud ERP seller. And they will all go out of business someday, and most with you little notice. So this is an important topic. So we all know what leads to business failure, basically a critical mass of internal mistakes and external forces over time. During such bombardment, a company works hard to stay ahead of these sort of things until they recover or fail as the collective drag is too much. No company has ever studied the known and unknown forces hurting its progress and announced a year in advance, we think we're going to be going out of business in a year. Instead, they fight these forces with resolve and confidence until the day they win. But if they're not successful and their creditors start to foreclose on assets and the ERP company cannot pay data centers, support technician, and other critical functions, it's likely over. And the users of ERP get a heartfelt message about the collapse, which explains why their ERP was not accessible this morning. Now what? So maybe the data can be recovered, but without a failover ERP instance in the firm control of the buyer is dead in the water. This would be a disaster for one company, but if thousands of companies' ERP was terminated as a larger ERP vendor collapses, it could carry broader impacts to the economy's supply chain and negative effects to many, many other companies. So this trust me with your critical business systems model with no fast recovery method was always a bad idea. Please read our white papers for more information on this topic. They're linked below. Thank you for watching, and if you found this interesting, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel too if you like. Thank you for your time.